Welcome to Beyond Flow. My name is Tammy. This is Maria, and we are your hosts. And we wanted to remind you all, first of all, to say thank you for being with us, and also to remind you to like each of the episodes, share them if you feel inclined. Let others know about Beyond Flow. We hope to grow the community and the energy. We'd like it to spread out, and we can all do that together. So we appreciate your support. The episode today is going to be about a crystal, one of our favorite subjects. We're going to talk about amethyst, the stone to calm you, invoke intuition, and help you surrender. We'll be back. So, before we begin, let's take a breath. Whatever you're doing, if you're walking, if you're washing the dishes, if you're driving, just breathe for a second and take a pause. So amethyst, that's what it does, is it helps our energy calm down. So amethyst, right? We have a bunch of amethysts here. It's one of our favorite crystals here at Flow Life. And we're excited to just talk a little bit about the energy of it and why I think when you enter Flow Life, you will see quite a few amethysts. And immediately, everyone who enters says, wow, I just feel so peaceful. I feel so calm. And
it's at the entrance.
And it's right, they're right at the front. So yeah, no wonder. So it's a stone that has been used for thousands of years. Mystics, monks, healers have always used amethyst. And one of the things I think is interesting about it is something that was referred to as non-intoxicated. It's a Greek interpretation of the meaning of amethyst.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of people have used amethyst for sobriety and for detoxing. But that sobriety, which I think is so interesting, isn't just alcohol sobriety, which is how people have used it, but it's consciousness. So helping balance emotion, ego, fear, reactivity. The amethyst can help the sobriety of consciousness. So it's a quartz. It's a purple quartz, and they're typically found in Brazil, Uruguay, and some in Africa.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
So it's an interesting way that it's formed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I think, one thing I want to say that I love about our amethyst is that I personally know the owner of the mine.
Yep.
They're a beautiful family.
In Uruguay.
In Uruguay, yes. Yeah. And they're incredible human beings. And I think that is one of the reasons why, for me, it means a lot every time, I see a piece of amethyst from them in our store, because I know them. I know who they are as human beings, and it's just like,
and we've been working with them since Flow Life opened. And the care that they take in getting the crystals, correct, bringing them to the shows, creating the pieces. I mean, the not only the care and love that they have, but the actual amethysts that come from Uruguay are the deepest, darkest purple that you'll ever see. I mean, it's mesmerizing how they almost look black. They're so dark.
Yes.
It's an amazing energy. So yeah, we love them.
As a matter of fact, so one of the things that I asked is, how does amethyst form?
Yeah.
And so it forms in darkness. That's number one. Inside hollow spaces, under pressure and over time. And it's interesting. I mean, I don't know the exact science behind it, but I know because obviously all crystals are millions of years that's the formation.
Yeah.
But I know that with amethyst, again, I don't know exactly like the science, but it was a volcanic eruption that happened, and then how that iron became one with that volcanic.
That's what makes it purple,
That's
right?
what makes it purple.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting.
Yeah.
And then the frequency of that purple. So I always tell people, and this is just a side note, that when it comes to amethyst, and then again, just because, I am very attracted to crystals that aren't completely perfect. I actually find it more attractive, right? But I always, when it comes to amethyst, it's probably the only time that I tell people the darker, the better. Not because it's only higher quality, because that means they had to
the energy. Yeah, the energy.
They have to go very deep.
Yeah.
Inside that cave to get the darkest of that amethyst, but it's a higher frequency. And I want to say something that I read many years ago, and it stayed with me always. And I think I said it in one of the past episodes, is that it is said that inside the caves of crystals, there's angels. There's actually higher beings, because their frequency is so high, right? And that they are putting codes into these crystals to support humanity.
Yep.
And even if you don't like crystals, in the spiritual side of crystals, I don't think I've ever met anyone that can look at crystal and not say it's beautiful.
Right.
Even if it's just just as a crystal, the
just
mineral,
for the aesthetics of it.
The aesthetics,
Yeah.
So if we can connect to that understanding too, I think it's, it transformed me when I read it.
Yeah. And I think, in crystals in general, they are infused with healing vibration for humanity. So it's one of those things that their purpose is to support us. Their purpose is for us to connect, and you're right, through the crystal is how we're connecting to the higher beings, to the higher energy, to the higher, more perfected vibration to help our imperfected body, mind, soul, whatever it is that we're looking for balance within a crystal, to help us, to support us. And so that's their job. They want to, because of what they're infused with. So I love that. And the amethyst stone is one of the higher mind. So when we think about the higher mind and the lower mind is like survival, fear, worry, control. The higher mind is things like acceptance, clarity, intuition. So this crystal is about connecting to that vibration of the higher mind. And I thought that's amazing. That's amazing. Just, in this, what we want to do is help people understand the value and the energy of a crystal. And we'll pick different ones throughout the season, but this one is kind of like the ultimate, in that fact that even that connection to the higher mind, it's a connection to our meditative state, and it's a crystal that can be used to help us calm our vibration, to be more in meditation, in prayer, in union with God, really.
Well,
yeah.
I think amethyst it's one of the crystals, if I'm not mistaken, that it was in the breastplate of the high priest. Of the high priest.
Yep. Totally.
So,
It's one. Absolutely. It's one of them. Lapis is one too. There's quite a few.
Yeah.
And the thing is that when you're connecting with a crystal like amethyst, it's not that it's going to make your life easier, but it's going to help you stop fighting reality. So suffering doesn't come from what happens, but from our resistance to what already happened.
Wow.
So,
okay, so say that again.
So most suffering doesn't come from what happens, but from our resistance to what already happened. And amethyst can help us stop that resistance, stop fighting.
So it's almost a stone that when you connect with it,
it helps you slow down.
Surrender.
Yep.
Surrender.
Exactly. if you think about other crystals that are like in the the quartz family and the agate family, but like citrine and carnelian are examples of action stones. These are stones that bring about motivation, passion, success, action, all important in our process. Amethyst is about calming, quieting racing thoughts, slowing that down, restful sleep. It's a crystal for insomnia. It's a crystal to help you rest and sleep, reducing emotional reactivity. It even helps with the grieving process. All of these things are things, if you think about it, about helping us let go, surrender.
And isn't incredible? I mean, now that but now that you're saying it, the color purple, it's the crown, right?
Yeah.
So it's the mind.
Correct.
And then when you talked about citrine and carnelian, it's more action, which is the solar plexus, is
the sacral.
Mm-hmm. So that's also a very good, I guess, to remember.
Yeah.
You know, how every crystal is also there to help us
balance
our energy centers,
yep.
which are the chakra system.
So this one is more about, it's not about giving you more energy. It's about helping you give you less inner noise. Less inner noise. And it also is a crystal that helps you with your nervous system, because nervous system issues are when you aren't feeling safe, for example, right? So when your body feels safe, your intuition increases, forgiveness becomes possible, your perspective shifts. And this crystal is going to help promote all of that vibration.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love that.
So if you think about in your life, either yourself or someone else that you think could use this crystal, right? So is someone that's overthinking. You know, we all do that, or someone who we get caught up in looping. We can't relax the conversations in our head. We need to, relax that constant. Someone that's having difficulty letting go. Somebody with insomnia. Someone who's in a spiritual doubting place, a place where we're not just quite sure what's out there and what's not. Have we been abandoned? Spiritual doubt. This crystal is going to help with that. And decision making, it helps get the mind to work more peaceful.
So it's a crystal that works very, very much with the crown chakra.
Yeah. So, which is a divine connection. It's not just ego mind energy. Our divine connection comes from the higher place. So it's balancing that energy. Amazing. So that we can create that pathway. So amethyst supports faith. It helps you relax into your life. Faith comes when you are not surviving, when you feel and can trust. This crystal is going to help. So pick up one of those. This is an amethyst point. And let's just for a second sit with it. Hold it in your left hand. If you can, with wherever you're at this moment, just take a deep breath, breathing in slowly and releasing. Just take a long release. So you're going to breathe in and a long release. Just be. Visualize a soft, violent light surrounding your head. That light is not forcing anything on you, but it's softly resting around you. You don't have to solve anything right now. You don't have to figure your life out this moment. Let this moment be where nothing is required of you. Release the need to control the timing of life. Inner peace is not something to achieve. It is something to allow. Just be. Amethyst will teach us to surrender. Not giving up, but giving over. Trusting that life is unfolding even when you can't see how. You're allowed not to have the answers always. Rest in the moment and allow your inner guidance system to calm your nerves and bring about clarity.
Amazing.
Well, so that's amethyst. At least amethyst. A little step into amethyst.
Yeah, and I I think it's amazing to, it's almost like in the crystal world, there's so much information, there's so much to learn, there's so much to connect with, that it's almost impossible, like to, to put in one word or even an entire podcast of one, crystal, and everything, all the properties, and what they actually, how they can actually help us. And one thing for me to end this episode is that, for everyone or anyone that goes into a crystal store, I mean, hopefully they'll come to Flow Life. But, there's two things. Where you buy your crystals matter, because they absorb energy.
Yeah.
So you want to get your crystals from a place that when you walk in, that you feel good energy.
Absolutely.
That's one. And two, when you're going to buy a crystal, just stand in front of the crystal and ask your higher self what to take you to the right crystal, that it's there for you to help you in whatever it is that you're, or even if you're buying it for somebody else.
Yeah. People inevitably at the store will walk around, see something, go around the store 3 or 4 times, picking up different things, thinking of different things, and they come back to, it'll be one little crystal inside the jar, and they go, I forgot, I saw this before. So they know how to connect with you, because the crystals are there to support the energy that you need.
It's
so
almost
just surrender.
It's almost like the crystal chooses you.
It does. They choose you.
So
we're so grateful for you guys to be here with us. Thank you so much. And we do look forward to this journey with Beyond Flow, and can't wait for the next episode together.
Amazing. Blessings to all.